Hi everyone, this is Bob with CellTechProductions.com. I'm in the studio this afternoon and I want to talk earbuds. They absolutely drive me crazy. Now, most of the ones that I have tried have hyped up bass frequencies and they sound like crap to me. Most are uncomfortable and they won't stay in my ears. Now, I even bought a pair recently that the mini jack casing was so big that it wouldn't slip past my phone cover and I couldn't even use it. And the quality, well, everything we buy today seems to be substandard. And the bad part about earbuds, we don't get to try before we buy. Now, I don't do a lot of product reviews, but when I get a new piece of gear that works well for me, I like to share it with you. Now, my listening environment here in my studio is an acoustically treated room with expensive near-field monitors. So my problem is when I'm away from my studio, I still want to listen and take notes and make some mixing decisions based on what I'm hearing. I don't want to listen to something that's vastly different when I'm away from the studio. I know what some of you are thinking. But Bob, don't I want to listen on many different devices and make my mix sound as good as possible on different platforms? Well, yes, that's true, but that should come later. Initially, you should be making mix decisions based on a listening environment that you can trust. Think about it. If every time you listen to your mix, it sounds different, it's going to be confusing for you to make mix decisions. Listening with earbuds has always been a problem for me until now. What I have here is some really good quality and well-constructed earbuds from Kingu. Now, I've tried other earbuds from this same company that actually sounded bad. So I'm going to put a link in the description for these because this is the only model that I actually recommend by them. So what's important to me when I'm using earbuds? Well, since part of my business is mixing music, obviously the number one thing for me is sound quality. And in their propaganda, when you look it up on Amazon, they claim that this alloy housing that they have, I don't know if you can see that, but that contributes to the quality. I'm not sure about that, but what I do know is that I get a superior sound out of these earbuds. Now, in their description, they also mention deep, heavy bass, and as I mentioned earlier, I don't really like that hyped up bass. It's one of my pet peeves, and I did not find that to be the case at all with these earbuds. Now, some of the other things that they mention in their propaganda is noise isolation. Don't confuse that with noise reduction. Now, anytime you stick anything in your ears, I could stick my fingers in my ears, and that's noise isolation, right? So I'm isolating out the ambient noise. So I don't think that's a big deal. But these silicone ear tips do a good job of doing that. And they're also comfortable. There's a unique little tilt, I think it's 15-degree tilt that they call it, and it fits comfortable in the ear. And the thing I like about it is that they actually stay in my ear. So I've walked with these. You could run with them. I use them in the car. I don't have any problem with them falling out of the ear. And they say they're easy to use. I mean, what do you mean easy to use? You stick them in your ear. I think what they're talking about is on the microphone, there's a multi-function control on there. There's 3 buttons on there that controls the volume of your playback, and you can answer a call, you can reject a call, you can skip tracks, that kind of thing. And lastly, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. So I know listening to these earbuds is probably a personal thing. I really like them. You may not like them. You can return them. You have 30 days to return them. And I also discovered that there's a year warranty on these things. So for less than $20, you can't go wrong. I'll put a link in the description so you guys can go check this out. Now, before I go, I do want to say thank you to my 6,000 plus subscribers. I know that I'm always asking for people to subscribe to the channel, and I rarely say thank you, but I want to say thank you and that I really appreciate you guys. When I find more great deals like this, I'll make sure I share it with you. So please give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment when you get these and let me know how you like these earbuds. And I'll see you next time.